Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about video editing, and if you've been following my work for a while now, you'll know that I use Final Cut Pro 10. And lately I started using a plugin pack from Phantasma called Cinepunch, and I want to give a big thank you and shout out to them because they sponsored today's video. Now this is not some ordinary plugin pack. For 50 bucks, you are going to get more plugins and more generators for Final Cut Pro than basically any other plugin pack that's out in the market today. Now there is a few things that I want to go over in this plugin pack that I think are extremely unique, and I think you will find them very useful for your own videos. So in today's video, I do want to go over some of the things that really stood out to me in this plugin pack, and that is some of the LUTs that you're going to get, and actually you're going to get a ton of LUTs. I want to go over some of the sound effects, and I want to go over the generators. And the generators are going to include those beautiful lens whacking effects, or also known as light leaks. So here I have some footage loaded into Final Cut Pro. I'm going to just go ahead and select most of them here, and I'm going to drag and drop them right into my timeline. I actually also have a few shots like this that are shot in log. That way we can easily apply and change the LUTs that come in with this plugin pack. So you know what? Let me bring this over to the front of the timeline here, and let me show you how to play around with the LUT pack. So we're gonna zoom in. In Final Cut Pro, we're gonna add a custom LUT, which is actually built into Final Cut Pro. This is how you're gonna add your LUTs. So select the clip, we're gonna go into LUT, and then we're gonna go to LUT Master, which is what comes in with the Cinepunch plugin pack. And there's honestly so many, it's shocking to me how many LUTs are in this pack. So if we want to go to black and white, which is actually a really good style if you want that vintage look, or if you're shooting a documentary, black and white is just a very artistic style, and I love incorporating that in a lot of my videos actually. So faded, this will give you that really old vintage style. It smooths out all of the wrinkles on your face. It gives you, again, that vintage look. And if you add a little bit of dust, which you get included in this plugin pack, it's called Cinedust, you can overlay it on top of this footage, and that will create the ultimate vintage feel. Now, if we want to change this LUT around, and if you want something that's more accurate to the actual type of camera that you're using, you can go back to the LUT selector here, go to LUT Master, and then we can go to Camera Profiles, and go to Sony, and just look under Sony or GoPro or DJI, and just look at how many different profiles we have and different LUTs we have for a camera. It's insane. I mean, we have S-Log2, we have FS5 logs, we have so many different profiles to work with here. Now, after playing around with some of the LUTs here, I did find out that Blockbuster Lush actually had some of my favorite LUTs. For example, BBF2. Look at that, look how beautiful that looks. So we can actually see the before and after. Here's the before, here's the after, and playing it back, it just looks so good. And you can clearly see how it just transforms the look of your video. And you can apply this to even non-log clips. So for example, this shot right here, we're gonna scroll over to this shot right here. This was not shot in log. We're gonna go ahead and put in the custom LUT plugin here. I'm gonna then go to the LUT selector, LUT Master. I'm gonna go to Blockbuster Lush, and there we go. That subtle little LUT does so much. All right, let's play around with some of the other LUTs here. We have a sci-fi pack, which obviously won't work probably for this shot, but let's just see. Oh wow, look at that. It kind of looks like a horror movie at this point. And we actually do have a horror LUT pack here. If we go to horror pack, I mean, look at all of this. I mean, it just doesn't stop with how many LUTs this kit comes with. I've never seen any other person or any other company create so many LUTs within a plugin pack. It's honestly shocking to me. Well, great. I'm happy that we covered the LUT pack in this plugin pack. I'm stuttering because it's just so much, it's overwhelming. Now I want to talk about some of the generators that you're going to get with this plugin pack. So for example, if I go to this first shot here and I want to add some light leaks, all we need to do is go to the generators. Within the generators, we're going to have the Filmmaker VFX Toolkit, and we're going to have the leak punch generators, and that's actually going to get us all of those cool light leaks that we love. So let's mess around with that first. All we have to do is just drag and drop it over the video clip. Then we're gonna go to the parameters and we're gonna select logo off. And each of these sliders here control individual leaks. So right now we have leak 1 enabled. So if I press play, you can see the leaks. And for me, it's a little bit too much, so I'm gonna dial it down. And just look how good that looks. It's shocking. Now let me add it to this clip right here. Look at that. Now we can change up the leaks, as I mentioned earlier. I'm gonna drop down that opacity. I'm gonna increase this opacity here. And you can actually find the one that actually matches the scene the best way. Press play, and it just looks so good. These light leaks, I'm gonna be using them a lot. Now remember earlier in the video, I said that we can make this shot look more vintage by adding some dust or scratches. Well, this plugin pack comes built in with that generator. We have the Filmmaker VFX Toolkit generator right here. We're gonna go ahead and select the scratch and dirt and dust generator. Just drag and drop it over the clip. I'm gonna select it, turn off the logo, and as I mess around with these sliders here, you can start seeing some dirt, some scratches appear. Check this out. This is what's gonna make it look super vintage and cool. You can see some of the scratches start to appear right here, and let's play it back. Look at that. Looks absolutely beautiful. So if you want that vintage look, this is definitely the way to do it. So now you want transitions, right? Well, guess what? This plugin pack comes with a ton of different transitions. Just take a look at this. I can keep scrolling for days. There's just so many different transitions. Some of my favorites are actually the glitch transitions that you get, and you also get glitch sound effects. So check it out. I'm gonna go ahead and type in glitch. Look at this. It just looks so good. Just drag and drop it over here and check it out. Boom. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add in a glitch sound effect. So here are the glitch sound effects. I'm gonna drag and drop it right under the transition. I'm gonna adjust the time here, lower the volume just a little bit. Boom. And there you go. You can hear how high quality these glitch sound effects are. I mean, look at all of these glitch sound effects. This is just one little fragment of the plugin pack. It's absolutely massive, guys. Now, one last thing I do want to cover since we just started talking about sound effects. Here are the sound effects packs that you're going to get within this plugin pack. I mean, look at this, 24-bit wave files. This is the highest quality you can get for sound effects currently. And it just, I mean, look how many effects you get. You get a bunch of distortion effects. I mean, if you're a person who loves sound effects and loves creating sound design for your videos, this is just such a great tool to have. I mean, drone builders, I don't even know what this is. So as I scroll through the plugin pack, you can see why it's so overwhelming. I also want to mention that everything is very well labeled, and if you do a basic search through this plugin pack, you shouldn't have any problems locating a specific sound effect or just a flare of some sort. It's all labeled very well. This plugin pack is so large that when you download it and unzip it, it actually wants you to download more files. So take that into consideration. This is a massive plugin pack. The 7 GB download is just a fraction of what you're getting. And this is good because it won't eat up a lot of your hard drive space because a lot of these effects are kept on a server and can be downloaded at any time. So if you guys are interested in getting this plugin pack, go ahead and check out the link down below in the description box. I'm definitely going to cover some more videos using more of these effects because there's just so much to talk about within a simple YouTube video. I'm just, for me right now, I'm overwhelmed at how much you're getting with this plugin pack. But don't forget to check it out in the link in the description box below. And that's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Peace.